I'm here in Medjugorje and I'm with, what's your name?
It's Mary Blanche.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland, Carlow, County Carlow. Yeah.
And when did you hear the first time about Medjugorje? When did you come? What did you think?
At a novena in Bagnallstown, and I just went. Didn't expect to get anything. Found that when the man was on the altar discussing it, something hit my heart, and had no plans to go to Medjugorje, but I just knew I had to go. And that's how it happened, my first one, yeah.
And how was the experience when you came the first time?
Beautiful, beautiful experience, yeah,
What happened?
really. I suppose a lot of grief I had over something that happened to someone dear to me. I released a lot of that, a lot of crying, a lot of emotion, but felt so much lighter coming home. Going home, it's like Our Lady had taken it from me. I had been carrying it for years, and then she released it. So she took it. Our Lady took it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She did. Yeah. And every time I've come, she's took more. She's amazing. Yeah, I do.
Can you describe a bit how the burden left you for somebody who's hasn't been here yet?
I found that the emotions that come up around it. I went to confessions, didn't get anything the first time. Went the second time, met this beautiful priest. Fully connected with me, sobbed my way through the confessions. We had mass afterwards and communion, and I went up for communion. I came back and I just sobbed again. Just the tears, just they just happen. They just come so quickly. You're not prepared for them, but such a release when you do. So it was just amazing.
Confession is very, very important here. Maybe somebody's listening and he wants to have, or she wants to have this relief, and is scared to go to the priest for confession because 20 years didn't go. What would you tell these people?
I would say go, because I've had so many experiences with confessions that even in Knock in Ireland, where Our Lady appeared, I went in for confessions, had no idea what I was going to tell the priest. Somebody said, you can go in there. I had no preparation, just walked in. And I found myself telling the priest about something that was in my family that was troubling me, and and he gave me a whole new slant on what, he said there's just two sides to every story, made me look at it in a different way and brought about healing through it. So confessions is very powerful. I know some people make fun of it, but I would be I mightn't go as often as I probably should, but when I do go, I get a lot from it.
Wow. Yeah. You pray the rosary?
I do.
Why?
Great. Because I feel Our Lady is very powerful, and she will sometimes give me a prayer to say, or a friend might suggest a prayer that's right, and I know it's right at the time, and I just say it. It could be a different prayer, mightn't be the rosary, but Our Lady accepts prayers in any form. She's very... She just loves you to pray. And you can talk to her. I talk to her.
Like a friend?
Like a friend, yeah, like a friend. And she takes the burden off your shoulder. I mean, if I hand it to Our Lady, I would sometimes light a candle. I'd say, Our Lady, please take this from me. And I find Our Lady just takes it. And I come out so light. So I know she's helping me all the time. I don't doubt it.
It's wonderful what you say. You give a lot of people hope. That's the process, what to do.
Yeah.
And you always have been Catholic and always in the church?
Yeah, grew up Catholic, yeah. My dad was very Catholic. My mum, middle of the road, but beautiful. My mother was a beautiful person. Yeah. So you don't always, she had it within her. Yeah, she had it, yeah.
And what would you tell people? What is the beauty of our Catholic faith?
It's peace. It brings huge peace and calm. It brings you into a much peaceful space, and you work with whatever problem it is in a different way. It's very powerful, very powerful.
And do you have a favorite saint?
Pardon?
You have a favorite saint?
My one saint I would love to go to is St. Francis. I haven't yet gone to St. Francis of Assisi. I have this longing to go there, and I feel it will happen. It will happen. It will happen.
And why him?
I don't know. I think he's connected to nature. Well, of course, nature is so healing anyway, and I love the sound of birds, and it's just nature. It heals us. There's a healing, natural healing in nature.
And I said this morning, it's a gift from God. We should enjoy that.
Gift from God every single day that we have it. Yeah, every single day. And we wake up every morning and it's there waiting for us.
Exactly.
If we would just avail of it.
And it's a God-like creative island, more green, here more sun.
Fantastic,
rocks.
fantastic.
Beautiful,
yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And what is your favorite spot here in Medjugorje?
I love the Blue Cross. There's something special about there, and Our Lady statue at the front of St. James's is beautiful, and also the High Cross. There's something special. I can't explain it, but there's something special there.
You have to come and experience yourself, no?
You have to experience yourself, yeah, you do, yeah, you do.
And you made the same experience that through suffering you came closer to God? It's a contradiction.
Definitely, through suffering, because I think once you've been through the suffering and come out the other side of it, you find the peace. So there's, we all have it. I mean, I'd say there's very few people survive without suffering of some sort or pain, but by asking for help, we receive it.
And we discover the living relationship with God, no?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and He's there. He's there. It's all love. It's all to do with love, pure love. And I wish I knew that years ago.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
A lot of people think God the Father is an angry old man with a white beard and touching us.
He's not.
He's not. Can you describe him? You experienced it.
I just feel His love. I just feel His love. I know He's there for me. But Our Lady is different, I suppose. Our mother's connection is different.
Yeah.
I've always believed in Jesus, and I know that He's there for me. But I find that Our Lady, it's a mother relationship. It's different. She really takes care of us. And she will ask Jesus for any help we need. So if you go to her, she will help.
Just a feminine way to come to Jesus and to God the Father.
Yeah, it is, definitely.
Some people feel more secure. That's for our Protestant friends that they understand. So it's another way to get to Rome, like you say. A lot of the praise lead to Rome.
It is.
And what would you tell people who suffer at the moment? What would you tell them out of your experience? You passed a lot of suffering. What would you
suffering, I suppose, it brings you to, I suppose by going through the suffering, it brings you to that, you find the peace by working with Our Lady. I mean, for me, it's Our Lady. So I suppose for somebody else, it could be Jesus, it could be, and I know Jesus is there, Jesus the Father and the Father. But Our Lady, for me, is the one. And I suppose we didn't always have Our Lady. We were never taught enough about the power of Our Lady.
Yes.
She's quite powerful, And we were just discussing this morning in our group how I have a little granddaughter with rheumatoid arthritis, and I know she's so helping her. My little granddaughter is so strong because of it, and she's so loving, and you can see the light flowing out of her, like she's just like a little angel on this earth, And despite what she's going through, she's just, and she's going through pain, but she never complains, never. And never talks about it.
It's an example for all of us.
Yeah, she's an example, and you just give them lots of love, like Our Lady gives us. So it's
That's what we are meant to create it for, to love. Somebody said
to love and open our hearts to love others, or to send love to other people that need it, And you can. That's one of the things I've discovered is so powerful. If you go into your heart and somebody is in pain, you can send love from your heart to their heart.
And it works. No,
and it's so powerful.
It can be over miles. It's
thousands of miles. It could be another country. It's fantastic.
You made the same experience.
Yeah,
I
have.
You get goosebumps when you say it. No, it's the truth.
Yeah, it is the truth. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Power of prayer.
It is. Power of prayer.
And maybe, we tell people also, you can pray, you don't have to pray the rosary, you can also pray from the heart, just like a friend to Jesus, to Our Lady, have a problem.
Yeah.
Like the best friend you talk to. Because somebody asked me this morning, how can I have this relationship? It's like talking
just talk to your best friend.
That's the way you do. And they are there, no?
Yeah, just talk to her. She's just so powerful. She's amazing.
And what would you tell at the end, why people should come one time to Medjugorje?
To find the peace. Find peace, yeah.
And they will, no?
They will. Oh, they will.
Sooner or later.
They will, yeah. It might take couple of goes, but I found last year it was like I wanted to dance my way around here last year.
Yeah.
There's a new energy came in for me last year because I had lost it, but I found the spark and just wanted to dance. And I wouldn't normally sing, but I find myself going around singing all the time now. And it's so. Last year, definitely whatever Our Lady did, I can't explain it, but I love it.
And can I summarize your way, like from sadness to joy?
To joy, definitely, yes.
That's how it was?
Yeah, from sadness to joy.
It's going on.
It is, yeah. It is.
Thank you so much for this beautiful interview.
Thank you. Thank you. It was lovely meeting you.